The illusion of shadows. In the quiet corners of every city, as October fades into its final days, you can feel something strange in the air. Streets dress themselves in masks, skeletons, and glowing pumpkins. Laughter fills the night, but beneath it, there is an ancient echo. A whisper from a time when humans once feared the unseen. We call it Halloween. But behind this word lies a deeper story. A story not just of celebration, but of fear, confusion, and the human search for meaning. Long before lights and costumes, there were fires lit by trembling hands. People believed that the spirits of the dead returned to wander the earth. The Celts called it Samhain, a night when the barrier between the living and the dead grew thin. They wore disguises to hide from the wandering souls, hoping darkness would protect them from darkness itself. When Christianity later spread across Europe, the festival was renamed All Hallows' Eve, the night before All Saints' Day. It was meant to be holy. But over centuries, the sacred became a spectacle. Fear became entertainment. Death became decoration. Human beings, once running from the unseen, began to dance with it, turning shadows into art and nightmares into play. Yet the question remains, why does humanity still find comfort in fear? Part 2. The human psyche and the mask of fear. Deep inside the human mind lies a longing, a strange attraction to what it does not understand. Fear gives the illusion of power. It awakens the senses, but it also numbs the soul. When we decorate death, we disguise our confusion about it. When we laugh at the dark, we try to silence the ache of not knowing what comes after. Modern Halloween, with its costumes, blood, and haunted houses, seems innocent, but it feeds a deeper disconnection. It normalizes fear, glorifies the demonic, and hides human vulnerability beneath layers of makeup and masks. Children learn to play with what once terrified humanity. Souls forget that darkness was never meant to be entertained, but understood. Every human being has a natural awareness, a Fitrah, that seeks light over shadow, truth over illusion, peace over fear. When that inner compass is clouded, humans begin to replace divine awe with worldly thrill. The Qur'an reminds us of this truth. Allahu waliyyu alladhina amanu, yukhrijuhum min adh-dhulumati ila an-nur. Allah is the guardian of those who believe. He brings them out of darkness into light. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:257. This verse beautifully explains what the human heart truly desires, not to be entertained by darkness, but to be rescued from it. When a soul feels distant from its creator, it begins to find pleasure in what once caused pain. But Islam came to restore this balance, to return humanity to its natural alignment with light. Part 3. The soul's disconnection. When fear becomes fashion and evil becomes art, the soul silently suffers. Behind the laughter of Halloween lies a subtle anxiety, a fascination with the unseen mixed with a denial of the afterlife. People decorate their homes with ghosts while doubting their own souls, but Islam teaches that the unseen, al-ghaib, is not a fantasy. It's reality beyond human perception. The Qur'an begins by describing true believers as الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ, those who believe in the unseen. Surah Al-Baqarah 3. This belief nurtures humility, grounding the heart in the awareness that life continues beyond death, that every breath has meaning, and that not all mysteries are meant for mockery. When people immerse themselves in Halloween's imagery, witches, demons, haunted spirits, they unconsciously open emotional channels to fear, confusion, and fascination with evil. It's not superstition, it's psychology. The human mind absorbs what it repeats. The heart begins to mirror what it sees. Prophet Muhammad taught, "A person is upon the religion of his close friend, so let one of you look at whom he befriends." Sunan Abu Dawud 48:33. If companionship shapes the soul, then so does what we repeatedly celebrate. The more humans glorify the dark, the less they recognize the light. Part 4. Islam, the natural way. Back to peace, Islam does not deny the unseen. It clarifies it. It does not teach humans to fear creation, but to find peace in knowing the Creator. Islam is not a culture. It is the divine design for human well-being and for body, mind, and soul. It purifies the heart from fear, grounding it in remembrance. أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبِ. Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Surah Ar-Ra'd 13-28. The human heart, no matter where it is born, speaks this same truth. It seeks peace, not through masks or shadows, but through connection. Islam offers remembrance, dhikr, as medicine. It replaces anxiety with awareness, loneliness with prayer, and confusion with clarity. Instead of a night celebrating death, Islam offers nights of Laylat al-Qadr, where angels descend with mercy. Instead of masks hiding pain, Islam offers sujud, prostration, where the soul finds its truest self, humble, pure, and alive. Part 5. The Universality of Islam. The message of Islam was never meant for one tribe or one time. It was sent for all humanity, from the first human being to the last. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a mercy to the worlds. Surah Al-Anbiya 1:7. Every human soul, whether in ancient Celtic lands or modern cities, shares the same inner thirst for peace and meaning. Halloween and countless other man-made festivals are attempts to fill that void. But only revelation can satisfy what the human spirit truly hungers for. Islam's universality lies in its alignment with Fitrah, the original, uncorrupted nature of humanity. It does not suppress emotion. It refines it. It does not reject imagination. It elevates it toward the divine. Part 6. The Path of Light. So what does Islam offer instead? It offers connection instead of confusion, hope instead of fear, and light instead of illusion. When a Muslim wakes at dawn for prayer, that moment is a declaration that light will always overcome darkness. When we smile with kindness, it's a silent resistance against despair. When we say Bismillah before every act, we invite divine presence into our moments. This is the true celebration, the remembrance of being human under the mercy of the Creator. And this remembrance is universal. The Qur'an calls humanity again and again with these words, Ya ayyuhan nasu, O humankind. Not just Muslims, not Arabs, not one nation, but all human beings. This is Islam's voice, a call to awaken, to heal, to return. Part 7. The return to the natural state. When we remove the mask of Halloween, what remains? A face searching for truth, a soul longing for peace, a human heart tired of pretending. The Prophet Muhammad said, every child is born upon the Fitrah, pure nature. And it is his parents who make him a Jew, a Christian, or a Magian. Sahih al-Bukhari 1385. Islam calls us back to that original innocence, not through rituals of fear, but through remembrance, compassion, and surrender to the one who created the soul itself. Halloween teaches escape. Islam teaches awareness. Halloween entertains the fear of death. Islam transforms it into preparation for eternal life. When the heart understands this, it no longer dances with shadows. It walks in peace with light. Part 8. The final reflection, so as the world celebrates Halloween, pause for a moment. Listen not to the noise outside, but to the quiet voice within. Ask your heart, what are you really searching for in these nights of disguise? Beneath the laughter and fear, every human being carries the same truth. We are not created for darkness. We are created for light, for peace, for remembrance. Islam does not demand perfection, it invites return. And in that return, the human soul finds what it was always seeking, home.